Well, good morning, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself. I made another Hulk Hogan shirt. Yeah. I'm feeling good. I'm good. I'm feeling good. Day 29. So we got 2 more days to go, and I'll have a month. So, I don't have a hangover today, which is cool because I only had 3 beers yesterday after work. Okay, we had that one, this one, and this one. Okay, I had those right there. No hangover. Woo! So I'm really happy about that. That means I can have 3 beers instead of just 2. So I'm stoked. That's fine. Yeah, 2 beers. I tried for 2. I pretty much had just 2. A buddy of mine called up. I had to go help him. And so by the time I got back home, it was only like 8 o'clock. Like 7:45 or something. The sun was just still out, but it's getting ready to go down. I'm thinking, still kind of early. I'll have one more. So I had one more. That did the trick. That did the trick. So I went to bed. Only 3 beers. Slept good. Got a good, 9 hour sleep. Slept good and solid. No terrorist attack last night. No bombs exploding outside. So that was nice. I think we have a raccoon or some raccoons around here because I heard some like creature running around. At one point, it was on top of the place here, so they might be back. They're a pain in the ass actually, because they'll go into the hot water heater little room, and they'll try to crawl through the little area, and then they end up turning the freaking dial on the hot water heater, and they'll either turn it up or down. So either the water gets colder or hot, way too hot. I gotta build this thing, out of wood to block this thing off so they don't go in there no more. Anyway, side note, day 29. Feeling good. It's definitely feeling better now that I cut my beers from 5, sometimes on a good day 6 to just 3. So that's a good move there. Feel much better now. I'm just so over the boost, so over hangovers. I don't think I'll ever get over craft beer though. I mean, like, I would just not be able craft, craft beers, IPAs and stuff like that. That's just it's if you're not like if you're drinking regular beer like Bud Miller, Coors, Modelo, blah blah blah, all that crap. I'm sorry, but you're missing out, man. These beers are incredible. It's just I've already tried going completely sober, or going completely sober, not drinking, not even doing THC, completely nothing. And I'm telling you, society, the way it's set up, it does not, it pretty much does not allow people to not drink alcohol, especially now, pretty much in California, weed too. So, like, everywhere you go, if you're like trying to be sober, you're going to be fighting an uphill battle because our society is built around alcohol. and now it's getting to be more weed. Everywhere you go, there's now in California, there's weed shops on every corner. There's alcohol on every corner. Um, you go out anywhere, you're not gonna really like blend as good with people and stuff if you're not drinking something. Everything is evolved around alcohol. Everything, if restaurants, everywhere you go, there's alcohol and people are drinking. And if you're trying to not drink, you kind of are like an outsider, really. And I had a couple years completely sober, nothing, like maybe a few years ago. Okay, not that long ago. I did have a couple. Uh, well, I mentioned in my previous recovery video that I had like it was like a 10-year run, minus a couple years, minus probably 3 years, so about a 7-year run because there was breaks in there, and one of the breaks was like 2 years. I had gone completely sober. Fucking like now that I look back at it, I just lost my mind really for 2 years. I was losing my mind for 2 years. Just preaching and preaching and so people that I'm guilty of it too that go sober, they preach way too much, preach sobriety way too much. And that's how I was when I went totally sober. I preached. And I remember, um, I know this is not about it is kind of about my recovery because I am recovering from a substance and substance abuse, so this kind of correlates with that. So alcohol, is just as addicting as a substance. So it's just not as harmful. It can be as harmful, if you abuse it. It could be actually more harmful than a lot of drugs. Okay, because it can make you black out. Where a lot of the drugs they won't do that. That you won't black out. So alcohol can be dangerous. But for me personally, I'm able to control alcohol better. I can control alcohol, um, but with the substance that I'm recovering from, I really lost control of that stuff because you become so reliant on it just to get through your day. Because alcohol, there's no big come down. Okay, really. I mean, there is if you're like really a heavy drinker, like hard alcohol, and you really drink a lot, and then you just try to stop. That's different. But when you're just drinking a couple of few beers a day, you can stop, and you're not going to have this big come down that lasts for a week. Okay, it's not like that. Your little come down's going to be uh, not really like a come down, but just the addiction part of alcohol will kick in. Okay, where like a substance, it's not so much the addiction part that kicks in, it's the imbalance of your chemistry is so far off that the side effects of the come down are just way intense. Okay, where like if you're a moderate light drinker, uh, there's really no side effects. It's just the addiction part is hard to stop. Okay, 'cause that's the difference. Okay, hopefully I explained that right. Um, but man, I'm gonna have a month here in 2 days. I'm so stoked and like proud of myself and happy that I decided to get that drug out of my life for good. For good. I this time is different. I mean, it's. I saw the light. I saw the light. My age does help. Being almost going to be 53 this year, so I'm getting up there. That really has a lot to do with it. Just really just the awakening to how real and serious and scary life can be, and wanting to make things right. Before I before anybody else leaves this earth. I want things to be right. I don't want things to be messed up when myself or any of my people, my loved ones, my friends, my family leave this place. I want things right. Um, I want to be able to talk to my people, and just show them that I love them, and that's basically it. I want things to be right, and that's a lot to do with it. That, besides just the addiction and how it makes you feel reliant, I don't want to rely on nothing to get through my day. I want to feel better. I don't want to keep any secrets. I mean, that the drugs are, to people that are drug addicts, it's the biggest secret of their life, man. You're not even, you're kind of a fake. You're not real. You're fake. You're hiding something huge. And I don't want to have to hide nothing anymore. I don't like that. It's not being real. Okay. It's plus, I mean, like when you're addicted to something, you can't do normal things. You can't do this or that because uh, you're relying on something just to be able to cope. Okay. And that, if you don't have that stuff, you can't get it. Whatever reason, it doesn't work because there's not very good consistency with how it's made. Um, you're in trouble, man, and you don't want to get in trouble when you're out on a date, or even if you can get a date, or you're out with people, or you're doing this or doing that, and all of a sudden, you have to break off, go get right, or you're not enjoying yourself because either the stuff's not working, or you can't get it, you run out, or this and that, you don't have the money. It's just bullshit is what it is. It's bullshit. And um, you just can't be normal. You can't do it because you're relying on something just to get through your day, man, and it's ridiculous. So it just made it easier for me to stop. Okay, because I honestly, when I stopped, I was just done, man. I was done. It was affecting way too much of my life. I wasn't really living. Uh, Life was going by, and I was just spinning my wheels. I wasn't even present, really. I mean, it wasn't me. It wasn't the real me. It was, just drug addict, you know. And I'm super duper happy that I stopped. And I'll be like, it just keeps getting, I'm feeling better and better and better. The first week was really rough, man, really rough. Second week, I started feeling better. Still really rough though. It was, I'll admit it. But drinking alcohol didn't help. Okay, did not help. So anybody that's deciding to go through a recovery, do yourself a solid, and if you're an alcoholic on top of that, don't try not to drink, man, as much, because it'll make your recovery, I think, a little easier. So I'm really surprised I haven't got much hate on my Trump there. Where'd all the haters go? What happened? Anyways, don't want to even go there, really. I don't know why I did that. But anyways, I feel good. Um, Happy. I got good people that support me and see me, and don't judge me too much. And I'll keep you all posted. Okay. Have a great day and catch you later. See ya. And if you missed my last video, happy belated Mother's Day. Okay. See ya. Mom's rule.